noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Eto'o looking for the run. He's got away. And this is Eto'o. Delivered, terrific header. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Messi. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Thinks about the shot. Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Seedorf. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Looking for options for movement. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's done very well to take that back. Now who's going to be first to this? Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Now it's Seedorf. He's through, now is he in? Kvaratskhelia has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he...
And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Opts for safety. Costa Corta. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Rijkaard. Venezia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely. Just took too long getting forward.
Seedorf cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Costa Curta. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Eto. He's found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Shot a goal! Venezia with the corner, there first. Viet tries to clear. Kvaratskhelia. And now a sudden chance to counter. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Conte. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. He has a look up. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. Maldini. Rummenigge. It's Seedorf. And it's Batistuta.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15, Seedorf.
There's the start of the second half.
Sostituito con il numero 8.
So the first half brought no goals. Adams. Conte. Picked out Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Now Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Rijkaard. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. Venezia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19. Lascia il campo per il numero 7. Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. 60 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neto. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Inzaghi. That looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il numero 17. Cambio
Messi
di
plays it
giocatori.
short. Shifted it to the flank. Quick look, then plays it in. Thuram with the clearance. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Filippo Inzaghi. Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Filippo Inzaghi. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Azar. Clipped into space, and he was quick to react.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
Takes a shot! They've done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Great chance! Should have equalised.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Messi goes short. This is Azar. And now they can spring out of defence. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. Now it's Inzaghi. Kimmich chips it through. It's Inzaghi! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, that's a very... And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Venezia take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Pass somewhat off target. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. As you can see, we've already started here. Looking to play him in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. It's a sharp pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Messi, and they can counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta receives him in a wide position. Del Piero. Played out to the right. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. Adams did well to stay calm there. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He won't be happy with that one. Del Piero. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Belletti. And it's Conte. It's Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe. Bellingham. Adams with a definite foul there. Cleared it out of harm's way. Conte, Wirtz, Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. That's been intercepted. Mbappe has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wirtz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Wirtz. Messi. Here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It could be in Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Muangthong United with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. And that is Stuta! Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi is short. Delivery from Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kante stood his ground strongly. And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Borussia Dortmund ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
Here we go
for
again.
Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 20. That's
Good ball over the top. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 24.
Looking for options for movement.
Number 4. Neymar.
While facing up to it. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Costa Curta. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
This is Neymar. It's Neymar! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Messi. And they win it back again. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's... takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Mbappe, Del Piero, and this is Pele. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Wantam United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Conte. And here's Inzaghi. Bale. It's a good run down the right. Mbappe receives it in a good position. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Just a whisker away. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Park Ji-sung. Substitution in progress.
Hazard. Neymar. Conte. Sequence of passes this, and it's Hazard, and this is Neymar.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Adams makes the interception. Bale gets into some space. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Wantam United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nicely worked. Big chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's Inzaghi! And the keeper threw out a limb. Corner number 3 coming up.
There will be 5 minutes.
TES is there to clear. Bullet. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's been slipped. Luis Suarez! No, not quite. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Belletti. Up Pissot. And there goes the final whistle. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He can run onto that. Good ball, good take. Shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Vaart. Conte. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Wirtz. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he plays one through. And it's Belletti. Beckenbauer. Now he's got space here. Oh, red. Nice interception. Kimmich. Stood up well to him there. That has not gone well. Done delicately. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wirtz. It's Kimmich. Conte. Looking to play him in. Now it's Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe is flagged offside. And he's intervened well there. TES.
Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he was quick to react. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Van der Vaart. It's a pretty loose pass. That's Wirtz. And it's Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. Wirtz. Oh, that's nice. Now the delivery. Punched away. He's in a great position here. And they're quick to get it back. Conte! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's a throw-in. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Wirtz. And that has put paid to that. Van der Vaart. Oh, that's a key interception. Belletti. Messi. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Batistuta touches it back. And this is Batis. Can he finish? They've scored! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Borussia Dortmund grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's straight offside. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Now it's Owen. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Minutes has been indicated.
Van der Vaart with Van der Vaart! Messi. To Batistuta. Can he spark a counter here? Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, and the whistle goes for half-time. Borussia Dortmund come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Borussia Dortmund head into the half-time break with a narrow lead,
Please be
2
reminded
goals
that
to 1.
drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back underway. And here's Mbappe. This is Batistuta. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. And he shoots! No mistake! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this. Flashes it, up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's corner. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Picked out brilliantly. Beckham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas.
Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Beckham. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Luis Suarez. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And Messi! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
That's really well manoeuvred. That could spell trouble. And he thumps it clear. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! There is the breakthrough. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Borussia Dortmund really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions...
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good steal. He just read it. Messi. Suarez tearing through the gears. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. And here's Wirtz. Rijkaard. Now he's got space here. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Messi. Conte. And it's Kimmich. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Kante. Now it's Wirtz. Wirtz! And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. And this is Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Rijkaard. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Kimmich. Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in?
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pelé. Luis Suarez, a player who needs no introduction. Wirtz. Mbappe. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Wirtz picks it up out wide. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Kimmich. Wirtz. Let's make sure that's not getting through. half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 20, Wirtz. Number 19.
That gets things going for the second half.
Coming on the field. Number
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Way down towards the right wing. Thinks about the shot, and the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength. Mbappe! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mbappe has not got well. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. In with the challenge. 60 minutes played. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Costa Curta. And this is Hazard. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's on it, can he get away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Borussia Dortmund perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi. That's tidy. He's got away. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Oh, robust challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's very neat. Delivers them a header! That has been knocked clear. Kimmich. Adams. It's headed upfield. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's the chance to counter. Cannavaro. Maldini. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Azar. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Beckham. Shot could... It's Insigne! He's got a goal! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They get a throw in. Park Ji-sung. It's Kimmich. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Azar. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. Borussia Dortmund have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Chance for a shot! It's anyone's ball now. What about this cross? That has been knocked clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vieira did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Chooses to go cross-field. Messi threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Adams making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Here's a shot, and the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. And it's Messi. Borussia Dortmund yet to have an attempt on goal. Conte. Azar. Now Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that looks a decent ball. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying...
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank. Aimed beyond the defence. In by Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back towards the middle. Lahm. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Lahm. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Kimmich. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 30 minutes gone. Little pass back. Messi. Kimmich goes sliding in. Big chance! Suarez might just make this. What a throw in. it's Owen. It's a good spell of possession, this. Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Conte. Can he get on the... Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Mbappe is onto this. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Lam. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Mbappe. Vieira. Davis. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
En el marcador se puede ver un plano de las diferentes zonas del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi.
So off we go
Será
once more.
reemplazado por el dorsal
Well, I can
22,
imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. And they've been given a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Shifted it to the flank. And this is Griezmann. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. Costa Curta. And now the breakaway. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gullit did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the finish! Gullit. Gullit running with the ball. Luis Suarez. Shoots! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And that has put paid to that. That pass pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention. And the shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So this to restore parity.
Owen, el dorsal 19. Luis Suárez, el dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 24.
And Cech pulls off a sensational save.
Borussia Dortmund.
Oh no, what has happened here? Now it's Mbappe. Hernes. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He is through here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Rafael Leao. Azar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Barcelona finding their passes. And he's well positioned. Can he finish? He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Decent chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. He's in a good chance. He's got a goal. Just cruising. They are cruising. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Wits! Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball over the top.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Costa Corta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, delightful ball. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's gone for... It's hit the upright. He's in a great position. And he's missed it. Turns back here, probably the best option. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Santos.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and the playmaker combined.
Conte. It's Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Oh, cracking ball. And a chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Somewhat off target. Rafinha. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And here's Rafinha. Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Inzaghi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That could spell trouble. Chance!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Cafu. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Inzaghi. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. It's Inzaghi! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable. We'll look shapes to shapes! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here. That has been cut short. And that's put paid to a promising move. just eases him off the ball. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. And this is Pele. Kimmich. Rafinha. That looks a cracking ball. And this is Inzaghi. Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Steaming on goalwards. Chance, surely! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Costa Curta. Adams. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's superb. That's a risky... Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! This possibly the last play of the half. That has been knocked clear. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Substitutions taking place.
Here's the start of the second half. And here's Suarez. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's had a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha gets a foot in here. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. And this is Inzaghi, picked out brilliantly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. Climbs up big! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Thuram has given away a free kick. Mbappe gets into some space. Belletti. Beckenbauer. Foden could try cutting inside here. Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, well played. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's had a hit. Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Santos have their second corner now. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Can he finish? Goal! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick at the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pelé, now can they get him away? Rafinha, and now the breakaway, threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rafinha, he's picked his way through. Oh, that's neat. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Filippo, he gets big. Rafinha, plays it long.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's beaten them. And the finish! He scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Santos playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Santos finding their passes. Shoots! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Santos give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's good running with the ball, and it's been played through. This looks promising, and the flag has stayed down. Foden, lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. Want to throw in. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pelé. Now it's Mbappe.
3 minutes
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich. That's been cut out, well played. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rafinha. Kimmich. And here's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. And Pele! Oh, taken with style. Deep into injury time. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hazard. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that...
Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pass somewhat off target. Taken back almost at once. And here's Batistuta. Isco. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Conte. Rafinha. Kimmich. And there's the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Caceres. Isco. And it's Isco. So it is still 0-0. Quarter of an hour played.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Foden.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta. Well, they can break here. And it's Conte. Now Foden. Can he get on the end of... And Batistuta! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
No question, that's a foul. Chelsea looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
Batistuta! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Adams tries to clear. That's a fabulous ball. That looks a good cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Foden. Looking to play him in.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Foden. Looking for options for movement. Isco. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chips it through. Brilliantly cut out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. And this is Batistuta. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Isco. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Kimmich. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Foden. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are already promptly back on the... And he shoots! Somehow!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Isco. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Costa Corta. Rafinha. And it's Kimmich. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. It's Kimmich. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Conte. Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Number 99.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's being urged to shoot. That is Stuta! Denied by an instinctive save.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe! Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a little off target.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal, foot in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Not the most accurate pass. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Olise. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. Chelsea disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yamal. Very much into the last knockings. Rodri. Brzezinski.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Yamal. Yamal's cross. He's got through. Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Rodri.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. That's that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. De Gea punts it upfield. Batistuta might just make this.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And that has left him in a heap. Searching pass he's played there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Okay, interesting. Played into space. Great defending, strong and determined. Front-footed pressing going on here. And he's well positioned here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Batistuta really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's a good ball. He's on it, can he get away? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Borussia Dortmund presented with a golden opportunity here. De Gea looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Costa Corta. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yildiz. Defending was strong and firm. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Adams. Back to the keeper it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it's Batistuta. Rudiger is the guilty party there. And this is Messi. Tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lukaku. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe on 2 now and looking for 3. This ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played into space. Cross needs to be good. That is a brilliant interception. Brahim Diaz. That's a cute ball. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Swept in. Brahim Diaz. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that is a little undercooked. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
Pedri wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, it's played into the air. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Kimmich, it's a searching pass. And the through ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Brahim Diaz. Not the most accurate pass. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Chouameni goes for goal! Well, the ball's run loose here. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Borussia Dortmund sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Costa Curta. Adams. Oh, terrible pass. And it's Belletti. Beckenbauer. Chouameni. Adams. Costa Curta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great shot at goal! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration. Voila.
Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Messi. Now it's Lukaku. Probing pass. No luck with that. Dink over the top. Hold time. Excellent interception. Chouameni. Batistuta. Rudiger with the foul. Yildiz. And it's Batistuta. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Çalhanoğlu. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Rafinha. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Toss to the back post. That's a decent clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Back into the middle, and this is Lukaku. That's very neat, and that's played in low. Messi. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's got his cross in. Costa Curta. And Rafinha. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Çalhanoğlu. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Shoots! Oh, that's a sharp enough swivel. Struck first time.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Number 18, Lukaku. Number 13, Ruben Diaz. Coming on the field, number 8, Odegaard. Number 9, Lautaro Martinez. Number 7, Hakimi.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Belletti. Now Costa Curta. There's the crossfield ball. That's a throw.
Palmer. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he shoots! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have ourselves a real game here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And here's Lautaro Martinez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Mbappe. He's making a real surge on the left.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Adams. Rafinha. Ooh, strongly challenged there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Look, there has to be...
And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just... and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat, here's our man Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Now Timber. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Azar. It's a really well-measured ball. Chouameni chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Threads one in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Kimmich. And here's Mbappe. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a shot! Rijkaard.
Borough United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Chouameni. Can he get it through? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Keeper has taken decisive action. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Timber concedes a free kick for that. Costa Curta. That's rather hopeful. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
To Nielsen. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Played into space out wide. Oh, that was vital. Rafinha, and he was quick to react. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. That pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. Kimmich. Rafinha. Well, played right into his path. He's away. Mbappe. He's having a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. was quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Azar. And it's Rijkaard. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's free, he has got space. And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Palmer with the short one. Chance! And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Adams. Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Belletti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Danielson gets into a good position. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. And it's Palmer. That's a cute ball. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Azar. Isco.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we've reached half-time. We're back on the first 45 minutes.
Borussia Dortmund really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so we'll expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Borussia Dortmund in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10, Batistuta. Number 20, Palmer. Coming on the field.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Filippo Inzaghi. Number 47.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Throw it. Now it's Foden. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Shifted it to the flank. Danielson. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And he's away. Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Isco. That is ended up in no man's land. Borussia Dortmund with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Park Ji-sung. Nicely aimed pass. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Tchouameni gets good distance on it. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. No, he's not getting his way this time. Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He's having a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. Aimed in towards the centre. Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Back into the middle. And it's Gerrard. Isco. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? This looks promising. That's very neat. Now there's a fine ball. Swings. He's got tall. It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Kimmich. And he's in on Batistuta! Great effort, beautifully taken.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Konate, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Xabi Alonso, Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Hazard, now it's Torres, out towards the flank. Adams can get it clear. Rafinha, now Mbappe. Conte. Now it's Rafinha. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He won't be happy with that one. Foden. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mohamed Salah. Kimmich. Conte. 15 minutes till half-time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Here it is, crossed in. Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And it are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Threads one in, picked out brilliantly. Conte. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking to play him in. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent enough try. Adams. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. He plays one, tries a shot! It's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all in.
And we hit half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Borussia Dortmund are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Azar, engages and forces him off the ball. Adams cuts out the pass. Salah. Xavi Alonso. Couldn't squeeze it through. Conte. Isco is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Fernando Torres. Conte. And it's Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Here comes the cross, he gets big! Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. And it's Azar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Rafinha. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Azar. Gerrard. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. And the shot is goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Batistuta might just make this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gerrard. Xavi Alonso. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17.
It's Ronaldinho.
Number 22.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Number 10. Darwin Nunes. Number 20.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 30.
Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Substitution.
Salah. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Gravenberg. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It could be in here. It's Inzaghi! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming in this.
Takes a shot! And he's following up! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Messi duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Gerrard! And that is doing no harm at all. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Azar. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gerrard. And time is up. Borussia Dortmund have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, This has just been a